Hello, and welcome to the installation guide for the Car Integration's Mazda Backup Camera System. This backup camera system is compatible with select Mazda models, mainly between 2012 and 2014, as long as it is equipped with the 6.1-inch screen. Compatibility can vary slightly, so make sure you identify your vehicle correctly when purchasing. Our backup camera system consists of two main components: an OEM-compatible 4-pin harness and our universal flush-mount camera. The harness is specifically designed for the factory head unit in your Mazda, allowing it to connect directly into the back of your OEM unit without requiring any cutting or soldering of your vehicle's wires. The reverse camera that comes in your package is a universal high-definition camera that can be used with any vehicle. Its wide-angle lens provides a 155-degree view of the area behind your vehicle, and with an IP69K rating, it is completely resistant to rain, high-pressure water, dust, and extreme weather. For your convenience, your camera comes with 30 feet of wire so that you have more than enough length to reach the back of your radio. Additionally, we provide a 20.5mm hole saw for easy mounting of the camera. With just these components, you have everything you need to add the backup camera feature to your Mazda. Now let's get started with the installation. Before any installation, it's recommended to disconnect power at the battery of your vehicle. We also recommend connecting the harness at the head unit and powering the camera before running the wire and mounting the camera so that you can test it early on in the process. Once you have access to the back of the head unit, locate the 4-pin port, which will be vacant on any vehicle that did not come with a backup camera from the factory. Then simply plug the male end of the provided harness into this port firmly so that it locks into place. Next, we will connect the camera to the harness. Locate the yellow male RCA on the 30-foot camera extension wire and connect it to the female RCA port on the harness. Along with the RCA connection, you will notice two loose wires also coming from the extension cable, one red and one black. You will need to use these to power and ground the camera. We recommend powering the camera by connecting the red wire from the camera to the yellow wire on the provided 4-pin harness. If you prefer to use an alternative power source, such as the ignition or an accessory, make sure that your power source meets the following criteria. It should output 12 volts for sufficient power. It should provide power the entire time your Mazda is on in order to avoid a lag between placing your vehicle in reverse and the camera being powered. The source should lose power when the vehicle is off. This will ensure the camera does not drain your battery. The reverse light is not a recommended power source. After connecting to your preferred power source, ground the camera by connecting the black wire from the camera to the black wire on the provided 4-pin harness. To complete the camera connection, you will need to connect the circular 4-pin plug on the other end of the extension wire to its counterpart on the camera wire. You will notice on the camera side near the 4-pin connector, there are two shrink-wrapped wires, one green and one white. These wires handle the parking lines and screen mirroring. If for any reason you do not want the parking assistance lines, you can remove the shrink wrap from these wires and cut the green loop. If you will be using this camera as a front camera, you will need a mirror image of the camera's default view. For that, you would cut the white wire. If neither of these apply to you, then you can leave these wires wrapped in their casing and continue with the installation. You can now test your backup camera to make sure it is functioning properly. To do so, simply turn on your vehicle and safely shift into reverse. Your screen should automatically change from the OEM user interface to the backup camera view. If it does not switch over or changes to a blank screen or says no signal, double-check that all of the wires and cables are correctly and securely connected. If the problem persists, call our technical support at 844-892-5870 while you still have access to the connections, so that we can troubleshoot the issue. If it functions as it should, then it's time to mount the camera. After deciding the location at which you want to mount your camera, attach the provided hole saw to a compatible drill and use it to make the appropriate sized hole. Then, remove the double-sided tape from the provided seal and stick it to the base of the camera. Once the seal is in place, you can route the wire through the hole and mount the camera. And with that, you have completed the installation of your Mazda backup camera. If you have any questions or concerns about the installation or your new backup camera system, feel free to call our support team Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. by calling 844-892-5870 or by live chat on carintegrations.com. You can also email us anytime at support@carintegrations.com. Congratulations and enjoy!